world where Catholic guilt has been weaponized, saints are nightmares, and every prayer could get you stabbed by a giant sword. Welcome to Blasphemous, a game so brutally beautiful it'll wreck your controller and your soul. But behind the grotesque monsters and twisted miracles lies a dark love letter to Spanish religious traditions so intense it makes the Inquisition look like a church picnic. And the visuals, it's inspired by Francisco de Goya, the OG emo painter who slathered his mood swings on saints and sinners alike. And the lore, crushing guilt ripped from the church statues and monsters, and a constant question of, am I in Spain or hell? Or the real question is there even a difference between those two places? I mean, they're both hot, and I don't like the gameplay. Well, imagine Castlevania, Berserk, Dark Souls, and Metrovania had a foursome. It's a blended with gothic horror sauce and press pure. You get a brutal Metrovania where death just means try again, and try again, and try again, and try again. Because remember, pain is fun when it's consentful. Ah yes, the first boss. You just gotta love it when he's built like let me solo her meme. I mean, that's what I call a classic Dark Souls starter pack. But he swings slower than Windows XP loading screen, and I'm still getting hit. As I was saying, quite easy. What I'm getting at is, I think this boss is like holding us captivated in this place for some reason. Requiem Aeternum. Okay, yeah, I didn't understand this point. Like, what? Like, why the fuck would you do that? The reason why the penitent one fills his helmet with blood from a wound on the boss is a reference to John 19:34, where Saint Longinus, I don't know, pierced the side of Jesus Christ with his spear after the latter's crucifixion, causing blood and water to pour out of the wound. And I guess this is a mean of baptism, right? Of not becoming Christ in sense, or not becoming Christian, but rather accepting a new path for himself. Meet the Gracious, cloaked in green and crowned with a pointed hat. He is Custodia's internal chronicler. His presence is scarce but unmistakable, appearing wherever the weight of suffering grows heaviest. The Gracious isn't a guide or savior. He is a solemn witness to the miracle's cruel miracles. His words, filled with quiet dread and sorrow, remind the penitent one and us that in this land, hope often hides beneath a crown of thorns. His name echoes, thanks be to God, a phrase heavy with irony. But while the land bends to faith's will, that faith changed its children in endless pain. Actually, isn't there a place we can go down here? This is quite actually important for us. Probably lore as well, but I'm thinking of something else.
Penitent one, you who carry the painful guilt in your cracked hands, lend it to us and alleviate our burden. Lend it to us and wipe away our tears. Because it is an act of penitence.
Okay, so now I'm carrying their guilt as well. Here is the first Mea Culpa shrine, a place to upgrade my sword and remind myself that guilt is not just an emotion, it's also a fantastic weapon accessory in Custodia. You kneel down at the altar, channel all your regret and unresolved emotional baggage called Tears of Atonement directly into your sword, and voila, the blade glows. Suddenly, my slashes hit harder. Apparently, shame is great for DPS. Now, the lore was quite bleak. A woman begged for punishment so desperately, the miracle decided, you know what? Let's turn it into a lawn decor and make you suffering into a legendary weapon. Now, every time I kill something, I'm basically swinging around a portable guilt trick. Each shrine makes my sword for near spikier and presumably even more judgmental. So thank you, Mea Culpa. Now, not only do I get to fight monsters, but I'm also dragging around centuries of unresolved issues with every slash. Here's hoping the next upgrade comes with free therapy. Heal up. Yep. Yes, we are at the second phase. You dumb fuck. I forgot you can hit both sides like that. There's two of them now? Fuck! Fucking dodge that. No! Okay. It was an intense fight. Nothing could hinder this battle to be stopped. Fucking garbage game. Oh, I need to press the fucking mouse as well? How, bro? That's probably its mother or whatnot. Oh no. 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 Shit. No. I'm getting too fucking greedy. 10 Pirad. 10 Pirad? 10 Pirad. However you pronounce it, the miracle's answers to what if a man turned into a walking Christmas tree with more skulls and fewer presents? Once a peasant prayed for eternal sleep, but that was just too much for the miracle. So the miracle decided, I'm gonna just glue you into a giant fleshy tree skeleton. Now this walking monument to bad decisions stomps around looking for some peace. But all he spreads is pain. Every smash is a reminder that mercy took a permanent vacation around here. Yes! I finally finished it and I was proud. However, this would give me false hope, false confidence later on, which undoubtedly will finish me. That's a Pope. Oh, okay, I didn't even press anything. After overcoming the tree giant, we met up with a floating head in this dreamlike world where time is quite different.
Name of the great ordeal and the sons of the miracle.
Okay.
Just as it chose you to walk on the sacred sea.
We'll see here, alright.
Gold in my visage.
This is dumb motherfucker, bro. Oh, I humbled myself to him. Okay, now I get it. Oh, you're important, bro.
You have carried out the first humiliation of
Okay, it was a first. But why do we both have like the KKK hat, bro? The penitent one's helmet in Blasphemous is a pointed capirote, drawing inspiration from traditional Spanish brotherhoods of penitents and flagellants who wore the conical hat as a form of penance and public shame for their sins. The Lady of the Six Swords is a celestial being pierced by 6 swords, each plunged into her chest and one on her left hand, emblematic of devotion pain. She appears multiple times across Custodia, each apparition granting the penitent one a vital increase in health, a blessing drawn from her own tormented heart. Her ethereal presence is both a beacon and a warning. Let the ones who are joyful in the affliction and fasting come to me. Her suffering echoes that of Master Dolorosa, a figure similarly pierced and steeped in pure agonizing faith. Yet beyond the pain, the Lady Devotion offers salvation if you can see past her tormented heart. Each meeting with her is a bittersweet moment, a reminder that even in the depths of suffering, there's grace. But never forget, in Custodia, grace is always laced with agony. I mean, at least that's the lore, you know, suffering all that every time you see her. For me, it's a great thing, because I get my health increased, which, you know, is quite nice in this game. Checking afterwards. Refill empty biliary vessel in exchange for 500. Sure. Oh, I got the flask. An extra flask. That's great. That's actually good. Now, normal people would see this item on top of there, and seeing that you can't jump up there, we go back up and continue journey. Me? No. I mean, we talked to the guy who fought that one Elden Ring boss, the guy on top of a horse. I don't remember his name. I met him because you meet at the first after the tutorial, right? You meet him, and the point of it is you can fight if you want, but I mean, you're gonna get crushed. So might as well come back there when you've gotten a better item, level up a bit, and then you can try to defeat him. Me, took me 5 hours to kill it. I did it at the end. And here you can see me continuing trying to get up there. You know, the same dedication like defeating that fucking annoying horsey ass cunt. Okay, I was like, I said I was gonna go the same way, but then I went up here and this is creepy.
2 faces greet you, penitent one.
Sure.
My name is Nacimiento.
You seem quite young, bro.
A face that does not speak, that does not think, while mine becomes younger, such that I now look like a child.
Oh. alone. So you were older then, okay.
Such a terrible sentence is this that I do not understand its purpose, no matter how much I reflect on the sin that I may have committed to deserve it.
Right.
The grace of the miracle is present even in those who are punished. Perhaps I might reduce the magnitude of this sentence by helping you.
What?
Bring me the quicksilver, which is capable of flourishing under our feet in any place at the whim of the grievous one, and I will mix it with the bile from your flasks, thereby enhancing its gift.
Oh, I do have a bile flask. I do not have Tears of Atonement. I do not have Quicksilver. Two faces met you. Oh, agreed you. Sorry. It's funny. That's real funny. You should be a real comedian. I mean, he would do. Lovely. Now, in this moment, I knew what was gonna happen. I knew that face was gonna come out some way or another. The way he described this face on his stomach, I thought, or chest area. It's really going. I mean, I think it's taking his chest and his stomach, right? His abs at least. I mean, that's his stomach and abs, same shit. That's what you would think, but I have no idea. But here you could say he has a Benjamin Button disease. So what do I think will happen? Well, I basically always said it. That face will not be there anymore. And I'm not saying it's gonna disappear like, oh, he's all healthy. Probably gonna go out some way or another. Question is how? Well, you'll see later on. I did not mean to use a flask. There we have it. No flasks. Let's go. Here we're at the Mountain of Endless Dusk, where all there is are happy thoughts and kind people. Okay, so you love range. Did you just puke? Some of the Custodia's most beautiful weapons by Anointed Legion themselves. Destiny wanted it to be one of his weapon. Killed him. We all killed him. Wow. I don't think those bones are too important for the lore. I mean, it is of course a bit important since it's the bones of previous people in Custodia. I see a checkpoint. Okay. Meet Redento, the oldest speedrunner ever. Redento embodies the idea that faith is measured through hardships. His crippled body is the miracle's way of testing him. Every step is agony, yet he keeps moving. Unlike the penitent one who bears his burden alone, Redento must rely on outside help to progress. This is a contrast of the Custodia's culture of isolated penance, and the one who is helping his burden is the man himself, the penitent one. I guess you could say I am his Uber driver. However, I didn't understand that I was his Uber driver at that time, since I was in pain, mentally, of course, which is not that important.
We traverse strange roads under the same firmament, with nigh other trade, nigh other name.
Okay.
My name is Redento, barefoot pilgrim of the Order of the Genuflect.
Right.
Prithee, taketh nigh affront in my not looking at thy visage. For we at each moment lean forth, so as not to divert our eyes from the path. Such is our old precept. We are before Hondo, a great buried bell, erected upside down so that its ringing would make the earth tremble and reach distant lands. Resoundeth in a deep triune moan that travelleth in echoes through its broad spiraling circles.
Okay, tired, bro. Come on, get the point.
My sins, who could help me?
Alright. I wasn't supposed to do that, I'm guessing. I really want the item. Back to this shit again. Unnecessary damage taking. It was this way though, I remember a bit. And I did something down here with the checkpoints. I was gonna double check and test it again. Bro, I still want to loot up. Oh, fuck. Oh, I can get myself up here again. No, it's fine. As I fell to new place, the grievance ascends, I didn't really care. I want to explore more, find other places, revisit other journeys that I had not ended. However, I should have double checked the place the grievance ascends. I would grieve down there endlessly without hope of ever continuing playing this game. It's all about patience, eh? Another place that I can level up. I'm level 2. How did I do that? Okay. It perfects the lunge technique and makes even better use of the dodge impulse, making it reach harder. Ooh. Well, I have a lot of gears left, so gonna wait a bit. Okay, there's multiple places like that. What is this? Fair enough. But I looked like my guild thingy. Another teleportation place. Let's go. But there's no way I can teleport with these small checkpoints. Like, I would love to. Wait a minute. 28%. God damn. We've got 10% powder. Okay, can't kill you.
Fear my body, through which so much lightness and darkness pass, nor my visage, which appears disfigured from behind these golden bars.
Uh-huh.
Solidad by name. I was locked up on the orders of His Holiness in this cage, that the miracle then proceeded to decorate.
Oh, with a rosary. Yeah, sure. Finally, I had use for this knot of rosary rope. I gave it to this ghostly woman, hoping to get some overpowered weapon or a new ability. And here is what she said after I gave it to her.
Return once you possess new rosary knots to thread. May your heart be
Free of sin. Thank you, bitch. What good was it to give you that? Do I still have it in my inventory? Nope. I only have this move, Forsaken Hamlet. I still haven't gotten anything else. Now I looked through my inventory quickly and saw nothing new. However, if I would just slow down a bit, I would have seen in the rosary bead section of my inventory that I could put on another, well, let's say, boost of some kind. However, my dumbass didn't see this. And I didn't realize this after looking back in the recording. And I'm truly pissed at myself looking back to it. I'm like, really now? You have an inventory called rosary beads. You should have known this. Like, it was self-explanatory, but no, you know, it's fine. You know, living my stupidity is fun because, you know, you give other people happiness of, wow, there is an idiot like this who exists. So, I mean, that's nice. It's really nice.
Will there ever be a blessing that save us from this sorrow?
I don't know. Okay, you just want to talk and game this. They can able to do this. Like that hard. Can make all this stuff. Oh shit. Wait, is this a... What the fuck? I can't go through him. Can I... Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Oh shit! After realizing I could hit the statue, I continued hitting it until a circle, a red one, appeared from the ground. It looked like alchemy from the anime Full Alchemist, which is quite interesting. However, in this moment, I thought I'm not gonna press triangle and figure out what's on the other side. So, what did I do? Well, I pussied out and I went to the other way that I also at the beginning pussied out. But this time with a bit more confidence and the thought of, well, at least I'm not gonna die going the other way, right? It ain't my fault that I keep dying. What the fuck? Jesus? Oh, then shouting. It's a woman. Never mind. Equipped a sword heart in Mega Culp to alter its properties. They grant powerful upgrades. But this comes at a price. Rests at a price due to access sword's core and insert different heart. Here I found Quicksilver and also a new area, Echo Salt. Now, I didn't explore too much this place since I was speaking to my friend and I want to commentate a bit more when it was just me and the lovely viewers. But I did remember the Quicksilver I needed to give to that guy with the chest face. I also found sword hearts. These things are some kind of character boost, I guess, which, well, as I just said, it gives something to you. It'll maybe, you know, give you a blowjob, but then there's a catch, right? There's a lot of teeth used in the blowjob, right? That's a bad consequence, that's what sword hearts are. That might be been a bad example, and I haven't gotten a blowjob, unfortunately. You know, keeping it halal and all that, but that's the closest thing I can tell you. I mean, that's just... It's a double-edged sword. Fuck, I should have just said that, shouldn't I? Oh, I'm so bad at this. Wow. Ooh, dark cloth that has kept its silky feel despite the passing of the years. One of the three remains of unfinished ceremony. The wounds inflicted by a broken oath rarely ever find healing. Number 2, no one knows what they asked for in that prayer, nor why they didn't want to be wedded. The miracle with its previous plans went to the aid of the sisters, if you can call that aid. Okay. Ow. Brilliant. I think I explored decent amount over there in this area, in the toxic area. I think it's over either there, which I mean I haven't explored down here too much, but I want to test it something up here, I think it was, or here. There we go. Have I filled up the vial as well? I have, right? Seems like it. Okay, I did get the extra vial. I'm pretty sure I had 3 and now 4. Doesn't seem like I've upgraded my flasks though. The vial still seems to be the same. Should I go upstairs or downstairs? Well, upstairs is just... Okay, never mind. Downstairs it is. Is it down here? I mean up in the middle here? It wasn't down, it was up. Fuck. Fuck. Boom. Okay. Okay. There we go. Easy does it. There must be something up there that's useful. With all that fucking toxin, the way it's protected. I mean, come on. Please give me something valuable. Silvered lung of Dolphus. Okay, it's a relic organ preserved in sparkling silver with plenty of filigree cardinal. Dolphus melted his spoons in a pot looking to escape jealousies with the Argentine connection protects the wearer from poisonous miasma. Confession from Dolphus Part 3. Okay. What's the use of gowns? What good is the gold from rings? Only the purity of silver that once was embellished possesses the grace of miracles. Silver should not be worn on the outside of the body, but on the inside. Let it embellish the flesh. Let it adorn the skin. Okay? Yes, bro. You have already filled up the flask. Please stop confusing yourself. Trust in your own instinct and you will be rewarded. Which I eventually did when I discovered Silvered Lung of Dolphos. Now first I was quite disappointed because it didn't sound good at all. However, when I read it, I knew that I had misjudged this item. Let's go! Oh, it's gonna make stuff so much easier. Where am I on the map? Okay, I'm still there. Anoint yourself with the oil of pilgrims. Sure. Later, I found this oil, which I anointed myself with, which increased my mana. This will help me later on finding multiple ones, so that I could use stronger, powerful prayers. Oh, that's actually quite good. So now I know what that is used for. Or if I see that, oh, fucking hell, I know what it is. I can probably use the other miracle move. What's it called? Harana of the Celestial Bastion. Well. I asked for this woman, which I can't remember, but I do remember one thing with my first boss because of anger. However, this time I said, you know what? Let me ask this woman for help because this is probably a difficult one. So I went inside and I saw one of them and immediately I thought, okay, this is fine. However, it wasn't just one, was it? There's 3 of them? Huh? Use that. There you go. Oh god. Are we at phase 2? Okay. Oh no. Oh, that was a close one. Oh god. No! There we go. That was sick. Guild has been expaded. Oh. For each fucking way looks dangerous. Oh yes.
Penitent one, do not be troubled by me or my outward appearance.
Where is that the young girl that helped me?
Will you require my assistance with your next task?
Sure.
So be it.
Here we meet Viridiana again, this time a lot older, which is quite confusing. Now, I couldn't find too much information about this, but what I'm getting at is that when she offers aid in your fight, she will shorten her own life to save you, or rather to help you, to aid you. And this was quite scary. Looking back to it, at that time I was quite greedy, so I said whatever. But later on, it was a good thing that I didn't rely on her too much. But in this fight, I mean, she wasn't really that helpful, as you will see now. We can leave. Who are you? I didn't really need the sister. All of this climbing through lava, and my reward is fighting a giant floating nun head. At that time I thought it was a man, but even looking at his name, Our Lady of the Visage thingy, I still thought, no, it's a man. I mean, look at it. He's gotta be a man. And especially if he just lays out his hand, I guess you could call him Iron Man. Nah, it was about a joke. Yes, little by little. That was it? Defeat Our Lady of Charred Visage. Is that the lady? Now, if I'm not mistaken, the lore of this is that this nun's beauty was so amazing, out of this world, that it was connected to divinity. Or at least that's what the people did. It's so great that it's connected to his holiness. And she burned her own face because she thought of it as a sin to be connected to the holiness when she wasn't the divine, or rather connected in any way.
In the name of the great ordeal.
Oh, I skipped that, huh? Okay, that's not a relic. Mark left by the golden visage that reveals the cleanliness of compunction in the soul of the penitent one. Santo Credo, verse 3. The door to the mother will open if the 3 wounds were to be joined together. The mother would suffer a crack, the enclosure would end up broken, and the forbidden would be profound. Oh! Symbol adorned with gold carrying an inscription that reads, only cold gold can carry the redeeming oil. Number 1. A young villager named Aura had such a beautiful and pious face that even as a child, statue sculptors took her as a model of their creations. Her face becomes so recognizable. Oh, it's the same thing as when I filled it up. So I need to find those things to be able to unlock the other things to level up. Trying to think.
Sister, I know you are there.
Well.
Even if I can't see you, hear my plea.
Oh no.
After your departure, it is now my turn to prove I'm deserving of our captain's trust. I will not fail, Chrysanta. And may the greatest of pains devour me if I let the penitents through this door. On your guard, penitent one.
But what? Why are you gonna fight me? Next up, Esdras of the Anointed Legion. Esdras is a knight of great devotion, a defender of Custodia's faith. He wields a massive flail, representing both punishment and penitence. He's not corrupted like some other bosses. He's a man of true duty and loyalty. Unfortunately, Esdras shows that even good men, loyal men, are twisted into obstacles by Custodia's miracle. His tragedy is that his love for his sister is manipulated into endless warfare. Yeah, makes sense. That was his face too. Alright, but it's fine. I can still hear the guy. Yeah. Shut up. I'll do that. Yeah, I'll do that. Fuck. I was focusing on the other bitch. One more hit. What? Come on, die. There we go. Get fucking slashed.
Sister, forgive me.
Oh.
Now I will cross over to the other side of the dream and return to your side.
It's a happy ending, right? You have acquired Taranto to my sister. Plea to the storms intoned by dry throats and shaking voices. Call forth blazing rays that pierce the clouds, striking down nearby enemies. Sister of mine, don't leave me, for I carry you in my breast and my heart. Sister of mine, don't leave me bleeding, for I carry you in my chest and my blood. Sister of mine, don't leave me in silence, for I carry you in my bosom and in my song. And that does this. Okay, there you have it. Oh, what the fuck? It's open? That's a bit weird. Well, let me read this guy. A sacred light stains the highest of branches of iron tree. Its brilliance penetrates its walls into the hall where she rests, shrouding my eyes in purple darkness. What did I just do? Get rid of that. What the fuck is this place? Now, throughout this game, I'll find a lot of rooms that didn't really make time to figure it out. One was a candle, a blue candle and a red candle on each side, and a hand that was cut and was bleeding. I really couldn't care at that time. Also found a room which had a big art with the baby angels, and I did care a bit, and I was going to find everything, but spoilers, I did in fact not. I was starting to do it, and honestly right now, at the moment of doing the voice lines, I'm pretty sure I was watching a video going through it, but then I found a new place to go, and yeah, was interested in that. I might have ADHD. Another one of yous. You say the same shit, right? I'm guessing. Yeah, that's a vial. Why is it so expensive? I was gonna cancel it and see what the other ones were, but okay. Oh, that's a key. Master key forged from steel. The heat of the sword carried by Great Inquisitor announces his arrival even through the coldest walls. I don't have enough though. Oh, I should probably buy it. Doesn't seem like there's a place here I can go. That looks quite valuable actually. Here I stumbled upon again the same shopkeeper we found last time. This time he had a particular item that I probably needed, which was the key. Now, I did not have enough tiers of atonement to get it right there and then. And any intelligent person would do, and however, an intelligent person would mark that place with something that you have in the map that you can pin mark. However, I didn't use it. In fact, I did not use it a single time, or maybe once accidentally. Other than that, not a single time. It could have been so helpful to find places that didn't have already a symbol on it in the fucking map. And I decided, you know what? No, I'm not gonna use it. I'm not gonna use it. Why should I? Why? And this will bite my ass later on. Now, let's talk about his lore. Expedito's life, straight nightmare fuel. His mom got burned at the stake for witchcraft, blindfolded him so he wouldn't see, and asked for a giant wicker mom statue to cuddle him afterward. The miracle saw all this drama and said, why not make it horrifying? Now we've got a colossal, crying, blindfolded baby who sits in wicker arms and tries to kill you with a mutant umbilical cord. That's right, the thing that's connected to the baby when it's coming out of the butthole or the vagina. I wasn't educated enough about the subject. Oh, stop it, bitch! Now, right before I finished the boss, you see there was a circle around me that was slowly but surely becoming smaller and smaller, which happened throughout the fight. Now, I was dodging it, and at that moment at the end, I thought, I have good enough health, the boss is low, I'll be fine. I found out afterwards, if I was in that small circle, it was an insta-kill. But, I mean, that's what I was told, but I guess we never know. Yeah, same thing all over again. I didn't get anything. I'm guessing if I get enough, that door will open up. That's my guess, at least. Wait, what? If you give him bones, then that door might open up. What makes you say that, huh? I should have maybe got healed up, but it's fine. But damn, how much did my strength increase here? Because my defense is shit now. I got quite damaged there. Who found the elevator, which had 3 faces. Here the game let me put on one of the face items that I had on my inventory. When I put it on, as you can see, the eyes glowed yellow. So my guess is to get 2 more, and judging about the map, I am close to getting to the end of this game. I still felt there was a lot of places I hadn't explored yet, and I was already done with the game basically. This is my thought at that time, but you know, thoughts and feelings are subjective, so not objective. Ooh. Oh no, I'm almost dead, and this does not seem like a positive thing now where I'm at. There's a metal tree erected as a guardian of the bridge. That tree with its erected bark is the symbol of his holiness, final communion with the miracle. Facing this eternal dusk, I will wait until I depart towards the other side of the dream. Yeah, okay. Okay, well, I'm fighting against 2 of those. Now, I was one shot, so it was no surprise that them even touching me would kill me. But that was overkill, just sitting on top of me. And he hit me so hard that I completely forgot about that place. I'm not even joking. Later in the video, you'll see me wandering around trying to aimlessly find out where am I supposed to go. However, eventually, I found a new boss room. What the fuck? Here we have the Archbishop. This dude is the end boss of those priests in America who are like, if you donate to me, you're supporting God by giving me money and making me rich, getting my Lambo, the luxurious mansions, all that. That was the best impression I had of my American over there. So for the Americans who are watching this, if you are watching this, fuck off. Dead. Finally. That was easy. The Archbishop was quite easy. The mechanic was that you had to hit the hands that are lifting the Archbishop up, and then if you hit pick everyone it was, or at least there's like at least one left, then the Archbishop would be lowered to a level where you could hit him, and it was quite easy. Later on, I found our friendly Redento again. This time he was weeping.
Oh, my sins, is a long journey filled with reflection not enough? What of the calluses on the feet, cramps in the legs, the thirst, the forehead scorched by a sun that seemeth never to set? And what about the torturing of the mind when guilt pierceth our hearts time after time? What more punishment do ye want, O sins of mine?
Was that it? No, that's not. There are 3 items in your inventory that you need. It's the 4th tome made of limestone, the little tome made of limestone, and then a big tome made of limestone. I was supposed to equip all these 3 in the Rosary Beat section, and the statue would move to the side, and then I could go inside. I found out that these Metrovania games there are things that you have to figure out alone, and sometimes you don't have a brain like myself, right? So you have to use YouTube, you have to use Reddit. I mean, fuck me, man. How am I supposed to know that? So I donated 25k, and I got a better looking church from the inside. I basically just renovated the place, and well, I was quite disappointed. I thought I could have used it to get better skill moves, but I thought no, I must get something from the church, and I did. Now those bonfires thingy, I can't remember the name, I can now use those to teleport to other ones, which makes traveling a lot more safe and easier, because it was quite tedious to go back back, forward, back, forward, back. This would have been nice to know starting this game, because I was told by my friend, he recommended this. And yeah, that could have made the early journeys a lot quicker. The game could have gone a lot faster, but you know. Morning and Havoc. This was single-handedly the worst place in this map, in this game. There were so many annoying characters, and I mean, I thought that the swamp area, the toxic area, was bad, but that just looked like a vacation. Here there are annoying tanky characters, one guy throwing a heavy ass object that you use for ships when they like anvil this shit down the bottom of the sea so it will stay there. Don't know what that's called, but something like that. Editor, put that on, what the fuck it's called. And then you have that bitch ass with the fucking magic orbs using shadow ball every 2 seconds. That's one also, it does a lot of damage. You have this magic thing, blue thingies, that's annoying. Even when they're not there, they're doing damage against me. And then you have those fucking grass swamp. I don't think that doesn't really die. You just hit him enough, then it's like, oh, well now I am back to the smally thingy, shitty ass thing I am. And then it grows back. It was so annoying, and I hated that place, and I couldn't handle it. I thought, is this it? Like, what am I gonna get? I better get something good out of this place. I mean, for fuck's sake, what is all this? But at the end, I will conquer this place. Oh, fuck. Chest I got. Ooh, a new one. Miaberes of the return to port. This is a prayer which teleports me back to the last bonfire. This was quite helpful with exploring a bit more, and then when I make it to that end, I can just use the prayer and come back to where I was. That's pretty much it, really. Boom. I also saw that where I got this item to return to the port is a ladder that I couldn't reach. So I was guessing I need to go back to that Havoc place, explore further, and then come to a place where I could actually connect to the places. But I was struggling already in that area, so I was quite conflicted. The boulder is conflicted. That's me. Finally, I conquered Havoc. Oh, so I thought. But I did manage to connect to the places, which was quite nice. After that, I found the resting place of the sister. Please tell me this is a helpful thing for me. No, sorry for doing that to you. I thought you were done. I was like, can you shut up? You spoke so slow. Where, let's just say, passive aggressively said, you killed my brother, come and help you, piss off and let me sleep. Which was quite annoying because I saw a chest right in front of me. And as far as I understand, I was supposed to get an item from that which was quite valuable throughout the story. And her brother was supposed to help me. That's what I'm getting at with these voice lines of her. So yeah, that's nice. Oh, I found something on YouTube. Let me just show me the location. I'm gonna go back to Albero. Was I supposed to get an egg there? There's the egg. And then let me teleport back. There we go, giving you that. So, here's the blessed Lord of Salty Shores. Basically a giant salty statue dude stuck in a cursed salty dreamland because he lied about being a saint who blessed people with salt. Yeah, the miracle didn't buy it and locked him and his salty followers in a salty prison forever. Now he's just hoping someone will bring him junk to bless. Actually, real blessings this time, so he can break free of his salty fate. You play item cleanser / miracle fixer, turning worthless trash into powerful relics. Moral of the story, don't fake saints. The miracles got a weird sense of humor, and salt is the ultimate salty punishment. Right, what is that? Finally got the 3 gnarled tongues with sheer luck. And when I speak and when I'm mentioning in the game that I can get to all the places, I'm talking about the footbridges, as the game did call them, the sleeping roots, right? This again would have helped me so much earlier because I couldn't remember every place I hadn't been to which had these sleeping roots. However, I did get some valuable items from it. Oh, what am I talking about? It was down there. Again, there's a lot of areas that didn't go, but I mean, because the routes, there were so many routes here that I couldn't really do anything. Later, I went back to Morning and Havoc. I saw on the map that there were some places I hadn't been yet, so I traveled there and I unexpectedly found something that I was not ready for. The boss. Here we have Serpus. Oh god. I can only hit the fucking tongue. This snake was quite tanky. It was a hard fight, and well, not the first one. I died because I had no healing ability. The second one, I did quite well. How am I supposed to dodge that? I'm probably doing more damage because I don't have any flasks though. And my defense is doing great as well. The second one I did quite well. I was quite close. It was 2-3 bars left, and I thought the next one, that will be it. That I would win the third one. I ate my fucking words. Okay. Have I connected this? Oh, I'm gonna connect it to this place down here. Quicksilver. Oh, the last upgrade, right? To the vessels, I'm guessing. Because the guy was about to die. The guy spoke to me like, yo, do I want to go down here? I'll just go down here. Teleport. Oh, I love the teleportation thingy. Should I have 9,000? I don't think that's enough to do something else, because I used a lot on my tiers now for the church that I have been sponsoring, yeah, essentially. Screw off. Let's do the amazing finisher. Mortal Kombat style. Oh, piss off. I've never been this proud of myself of figuring out how to open up something using the game mechanics, the items. I'm so proud. I really am. Oh, piss off. Am I dead? Is this a boss fight? Oh, it is. Yeah. Do you remember that dead body that talked about fire is him, fire is following him, fire every fire out of the air? Yeah, speaking of hints, that was a big ass hint that I was going to meet up with a boss who used fire attacks. Which, now that it makes sense, I got an item that says I am a bit more resistant to fire. Oh, piss off. I'm not ready. What are you gonna do? Oh, shit. I could have probably parried that. How am I supposed to hit you with... Oh, shit. With that bullshit. Let's go! Let's fucking go, mate. Finally defeated Chris. However, I skipped the green hat guy. Went back thinking he was still gonna be there. He wasn't. But here's a recap of what he was gonna say. So, he was originally a regular guy with strong beliefs. But in Custodia, being passionate is basically a death sentence. He was burned alive for heresy. Condemned by inquisitors who watched as miracle-infused flames consumed him over and over. Yeah, not just once. The flames kept bringing him back from ashes in endless torture. He'd burn, die, and then the miracle would resurrect him to burn again. This boss fight reflects this cursed immortality. Agile flames everywhere, and every attack screams, why am I still here? When you defeat the boss, you see the message Requiem Aeternam, whatever it's called, the yellow written thingy, and unlock his path by proving you can end his cycle. I don't know if I want to, bro. I gotta be honest with you. Ooh. Key for the transportation that leads to the remote convent. I have no idea where that is. Alright, let me speak to you. Probably about the one I killed, right? Oh, for fuck's sake. My dumbass should have spoken to him. Oh, yeah. I've forgotten. Oh, it's a lot of fucking money, though. I'm gonna be honest with you.
With this quicksilver, I bless the mixture that will recover your spilled blood.
Thank you. Stop mourning. I used the last face, put it on the statue, and I finally put the last mask in the statue. The light shined, and my eyes shined as well, knowing that I'm getting close to the end. However, there was one more obstacle right before the boss, and this was Chrysanta of the Warped Agony. Oh fuck. Now, Chrysanta is actually a blind knight. Her taken as a penance like the penance one's silence. This I didn't know. I did not know that she sacrificed her eyes and I sacrificed my voice, which is quite interesting when the creators even give your character your own lore that why he doesn't even talk. And and actually your death was caused by Chrysanta. She was a captain of the Anointed Legion, personally devoted to His Holiness Escobar, and was ordered to wipe out the Brotherhood of the Silent Sorrow, and she efficiently massacred even the Penitent One, who's among the Brotherhood. That's how overpowered this woman is. And actually in the comics, Blasphemous, the Kneeling, Chrysanta, like I said, killed the Penitent One, which is implied to set up his awakening at the start of the game. And the miracle cursed the Penitent One with immortality, and the only way to break this is to kill the miracle. Oh, okay. I thought I had a damage ability on with my prayer, but I forgot that I still had the one that went back to the bonfire. So it looked like I was too scared and I escaped. But I would rather say a misinput that was a tactical strategy. I went back to the guy that collects all the bones because I had a bone to pick with him. And I didn't think I had all the bones. However, to my surprise, I did. So the door, weird ass door, opened up. Here I went inside and I wasn't really that prepared for it. I should have walked. Let's just dash like an idiot. Looked more cool. I'm doing nothing against it. Oh! What? What am I supposed to do against that then? I was not gonna use that. But can I get out of there? I cannot. The Song of the Dead cannot be stopped? Yes, this song cannot be stopped. What's really the meaning of that? Well, I actually tried to press the option button on the controller. Basically go into the inventory and see what I could do there. Could equip something. However, as you can see, I couldn't. And this is actually the only boss, if I'm not mistaken, that does this. You cannot pause this boss fight, which is scary. When it removes one of the important main primary thing in this game, that you can do this self-ending boss. And then this one boss is like, nah, you have to defeat me first. And now you'll see what happens next. Oh! 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 Oh, fuck him. I understand now. I understand now, bro. Let's go. Like, being ready for this shit. Okay, it's fine. 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 Please don't tell me it has like a OP ass second phase. So I am safe in the middle. I thought I was not. Fuck. Oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god. I'm not gonna be able to do this. I'm not gonna be able to do this. Well, screw that. I know what I'm gonna do. Yeah, I was gonna get rid of my guild. And actually, it does a fair amount of damage, but I think this is gonna be better. I guess. Let's go up and let's defeat the one and only. Fuck, I was gonna use my prey again. Okay, I can't parry that. What? I did it? Wait, I did it? I spoke to Verdiana one last time before she disappeared, but she gave me an amazing gift, a new prayer, and it looked like this. Oh shit. If I'm not mistaken, if that is, can confirm this for me, please. If I kept using her before not letting her live to this point, or right before the boss, then I would have gotten this item, which will help me throughout the game, which will be quite beneficial now for me to defeating a good amount of the enemies. Well, let me try to defeating the your
hurt and march in procession.
Your
I curse you forever in nature.
Or anyways,
I bless you forever in death.
Now, finally, Escobar, the Miracles Frankenstein. Once a big shot, now just a walking cautionary tale about what happens when you mix power, faith, and questionable life choices. He's the grand final of pain, the king of misery, and the reason you question your life choices every step of the way. Salvation? Forget it. Here, salvation is just a fancy word. Hope you enjoy your eternal torment. And for that, I welcome you viewers for the last ride for the Penitent One. No, he has a second. Okay, he does have a second phase. However, the first phase was much more difficult. Almost like the engine is run by AI and the boss is adapting to my playstyle.
True miracle.
Was this a dream? Is this entire place a dream? Yeah, I expected that. My first fucking meeting. Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. Well, there you have it. Die, bro! That's fucking you! Wait, what? Is it their face? Oh, no, no, no. Fortunately, there was no third face. I had finally defeated the last boss in this game. Summa Blasphemia. I looked up to the chair, or rather the throne.
You have freed his holiness from his afflicted torment. Now he walks by the old processions on the other side of the dream. And now your final communion with the miracle awaits. Only you will be able to know how much of it has seeped into your guilty heart.
Wait a minute. Oh, I need to check my inventory just to double check if I had it.
Your communion with the first miracle awaits.
Okay. I feel like something was about to happen. Unlock any. Oh. Ran up to the throne and Cute came to the cutscene. Alright, here's what I'm understanding. I put all the guilt to myself. That's why because I collected all the guilt into the sword is how I'm understanding it. Stabbed that into myself, taking all that guilt to me. So I'm basically like, you know, accept Jesus Christ as our Lord and Savior. That line. Basically saying that that Jesus died for all our sins. I'm guessing that's how this is also with this ending. It's you're sacrificing yourself for the sake of others. And that's why they also worship the penitent one like this.
And thus came the moment of final communion with the sword born of guilt. A last sacrifice in order to finish penance and break off with the ungodly will of the grievous miracle. But the plans of the miracle are capricious. Penance never ends, changes, hurts, and condemns at will.
Okay, well, so I took all the people's guilt and I put it in myself.
The penitent one on the other side of the dream. His place is here among us.
So am I at a better place?
The new father and the last son of the miracle.
Also, I became
recipient of our prayer forever and ever.
Well, is this a bad ending or a good ending? However, then comes the woman knight girl who is blind. For the life of me, I can't remember her name. Rewind that. Then comes Chrysanta, I'm guessing, and the last shot, and pulling out the sword, basically continuing again the cycle, if I'm not mistaken, with the miracles and the guilt, if I'm not mistaken with this. I'm not sure, because I can't for the life of me understand if I killed the miracle, like completely, or not, or just killed the person who was also living under the miracle, just got more blessing from the miracle, aka Escobar. Oh, actually, the boss name is the last son of the miracle, so I didn't really kill the miracle. Alright, I'm back. There are 3 endings in this. Here's the bad ending.
Mountain of ashes that swallowed up sins and sinners alike has had no mercy on you either. At the mercy of the miracle you were, and at the mercy of the miracle you remain. You are no longer anything but one more anonymous visage, without a voice, without countenance. Your penitence is over.
Maybe a new day, someone else will pick up the sword and keep trying to do this again. I don't know. The good ending. Okay, I just want to skip. But that's ours. Okay. There's a true ending as well. Okay, I'm gonna figure this out. Maybe I'll do this another day or do the same day. But I'll figure out, see how to get the new ending. Anyways, this might be the end. I'm gonna be honest. I might not do another one. I got the good ending. The bad ending was that. I don't even know how to do the bad ending anymore. Because I think it was the item that I was supposed to impure. Do I actually have to ascend to do the fucking other ending? No way. No. Okay, what was the video telling me? Is it here? Please, no. Do I have to do the entire fucking ending again? The entire game again? No, come on. How am I supposed to? What the fuck? That character on the left side of the screen, that's me. I'm crying. I'm tearing up. Psych! I'm not doing that for now. Listen, if the video does good enough, well enough, I might do another one. I don't know how many likes, how many views. If even this goes viral, I don't know. I actually don't know anymore. This game pissed me off so hard. Oh, this was the first fucking... was this the first save? I don't remember. No, it was the first. What am I talking about? And I was like, oh, this seems good enough, but... It was relatively easy, but now I think I know why people say it's so hard. I think it's this part. But it took too long. I mean, honestly, the difficult part in this game was the navigation. It was fucked, me. It was fucked. So fucked. Absolutely fucked in the ass.